Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on my Motorola talkabout radios that I have here. You can see, you remember I do have the CP200. Here's one of my CP200 chargers, but I'm just going to focus on my talkabout radios here that I have. This set back here I've had for, gosh, several years. I can't even remember how long I've had them for. And I just got them out the other day. They were sitting in a drawer, and I hadn't used them in a while, and I actually used them today with a buddy of mine. And I was quite impressed about the range and the clarity and the features on this radio. I'm going to go ahead and show you some features on it. It's the Motorola talkabout em1000. It's not the em1000r, it's just the regular em1000. It is a discontinued model, which means they don't make them anymore. So I was quite impressed with this little radio. I mean, it's a 20-mile range, and it's a nice radio. Powers on just fine. Pretty clear audio. I mean, it's pretty decent. When you have it, the only thing is that when you have it turned up all the way, it kind of gets distorted. So when somebody's talking, you got to kind of turn it down a little bit with your finger. But it's FRS and GMRS. It's got weather, NOAA weather. I'll go ahead and show you that.
It's on Friday, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 40s, lows in the upper 20s.
So it's got weather. It's got scan, so I can scan frequencies, and if I can pick up somebody, it'll stop on the channel and let me listen to it. As you can see, it's scanning. It's got a monitor squelch if I hold that button. It's got call and pretty much anything you think of. It's got VOX. It's got the end tone, so when you're done transmitting it, end tones. You know, pretty much anything you can think of, it's got it. And it's got a nice display, which you can do channels. There's my VOX, quiet talk, call tone on and off, and then the end tone squawk. 22 channels, 20 miles, and like I said today, I actually used them with a friend of mine, really good friend of mine, in a building. It was pretty good size. He went all the way onto one end of the building while I was on the other end, and crystal clear audio, no problems whatsoever. There was only a few points where it kind of got a little staticky, but I was still able to pick him up pretty good, which was quite impressive for these little radios, and it was a decent sized building too. It's got a little accessory connector here. Your push to talk button right here, and then right here, this little button right here is a flashlight. It's got a built-in LED flashlight, and then on the bottom here it's got a mini USB port, so I can plug it in to a wall charger, my computer, or any other device and charge it, so I don't actually have to have the desktop station. So it's a pretty nice radio, and great clear audio. I'm missing one belt clip. I think it broke or something. But here's the desktop charger right here. So you can see they just sit in there together. It's a nice charger. And then there's the other one. Same deal. But what really is exciting that I wanted to do this video about is the new pair I just picked up today for a really good price. Usually these are about 110, I think they were. But they were on sale at Radio Shack, and I just couldn't pass it up. I had to get them. So basically, I'm going to pull these out, and I'm going to show you these. These are the Motorola mr350r. And I don't like doing I just got them today, but I don't like doing unboxing videos just because it's hard for me to set up the camera and do all that crap. So, but here's the packaging I got for them. I've already opened them up. They're 35 mile. But really, to get 35 miles, I think it has to be an open area, you know. But this one has NOAA weather. It's got dual power, which I'll demonstrate here in a minute, which means I can transmit on either low power, or I can boost the power and hit the high power button, and it'll extend my range further if my partner's getting farther away. An emergency alert button, which I can hold, and it sends out a distress signal and automatically keys up the talk, so I don't even have to push the button. It'll talk for me for like 30 seconds, I think. It's got quiet talk, which eliminates interference from non-Motorola units, iVox and VOX. It's got 20 call tones, which is a lot better than the other ones. The other ones only have 10. These ones only have 10. This one only has 10. That one's got 20, so it's a lot better. Scan mode, talk confirmation tone, which is the end tone beep, and then it's got interference eliminator codes, which I can punch in. If you saw when I was in here, it's got channel 17 code 114, so that way I can eliminate as much interference as possible. So it's up to 35 miles, and then medium areas it's probably got about 9 miles, and then like a city, a high-rise city with a lot of high buildings, probably about 2 miles. It has nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries. Like I said, these are the Motorola mr350r FRS GMRS radios, 22 channels, 121 privacy codes, so you can have up to 2,662 combinations. So here's just part of the packaging and stuff that I already took out. Oh, another thing too that this has is the Vibra call alert, which means I can turn it. It's almost like a cell phone. I can turn it on vibrate and put it in my pocket or something, or clip it to my belt. So if I'm in a noisy environment like today at work, I can turn it on vibrate. Excuse me, and it will just vibrate in my pocket. So if I can't hear the actual call tone, I can feel it in my pocket and answer it, which really is cool because a lot of times in noisy environments like today, it'd be hard to hear the call tone. So that's cool. Like I said, I picked them up for a good price today. So let me go ahead and show you these. They're a little bit bigger, I think, if you look. Yeah, it's got a lot larger display, a lot larger buttons. The buttons have a lot more of a tactile feel to them. Nice look. I mean, they look great, and you can actually get these with a wood grain faceplate, and I'm sure I can actually buy that aftermarket if I really wanted to, but I'm not worried about it. It's a work radio. But anyway, it's still got the turn knob on top, so you turn it on, power it up, it chirps. And like I said, I've still got, and these actually, this is what really blew me away, was these actually talk with these. So if you turn it on, I can actually transmit, which is cool. That's what I was really hoping for, as long as I have the same channel and privacy code and stuff, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and go over the radio. It's got the emergency alert button on top here. You just hold it and it transmits an emergency signal. Your power and volume. Then you've got your menu button, call tone, minus and plus, change your channels or whatever you need to do. Scan and monitor. On this side of the radio, you have your accessory jack for any mics or anything like that you might want to attach. And then right below it, you have your flashlight. So this one also has a flashlight. On the bottom of the radio is the LED light and the mini USB. No, it's not on the bottom. I wonder where it's at. Oh, there it is. It's on the side. Sorry, I haven't really looked at the radio too much yet. It's on the side here, so you have your USB connector, so you can charge it on the computer or whatever wall charger, whatever you need. Then here's the push to talk buttons, and here's what I wanted to spend some time on. If you look here, it's kind of got I know it's hard to see because the camera's a little blurry, but if you look, this is kind of lowered, indented, and if you look up top, you got a little bit more of a raised part. Well, what it says is PTT. On this one it says H, and on this one it says L, if you can tell. So if I push this bottom part, it transmits low power, and if I push the top part, it transmits high power. Now this will only work on the GMRS channels, which is I think it's like 1 through 7 is FRS and GMRS, and then anything 15 and above is GMRS. 8 through 14 is FRS. So so I can transmit on low or high power. Like I said, if I need low, if we're kind of in close range, I can just do low power. If I need to boost it out because we're getting farther away, I can do that, and boom, I have farther range. So, but anyway, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you this. So you just go in the menu. There's your channel, privacy code, your call tone, which is cool. You got your iVox, regular VOX, your quiet tone, or quiet talk, I'm sorry, quiet talk, your vibrate, which means, I don't know if you can tell if it vibrated or not, but you can turn on vibrate, your tones on and off, and your end tone beep, and that's it. So if you look here, you got in the top corner up here, you've got your battery indicator. I know it's blurry, and that's pretty cool. Then you can lock the screen, or lock the buttons, I'm sorry. So now I can't accidentally push buttons in my pocket. Now when it's locked, I can still send a call tone to my other radios, so that way I don't have to keep unlocking, locking, unlocking. It just won't let me change channels or whatever that, mess it up in my pocket. So pretty much that's about it. I mean, these are some cool walkie-talkies. I really like them. You do need to turn the radio off before you put it in the charger, because it will not charge. Go ahead and show. Go ahead and show the other one here. These are just fantastic. I can't believe I got them for the price I did. It's just, yeah, it's awesome. Awesome radios. The buttons have a nice tactile feel. They feel very durable. Nice design. I mean, the silver looks really nice. Just overall fantastic radio. Got a little LED indicator there. Just amazing radio. I mean, I can't wait to test it out on Monday at work and see if these get even better range, better clarity than the em1000 here. But it really blew me away that these would actually talk together. I didn't think they would. Like I said, if they're on the same channel and privacy code. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show off my radios. I'm pretty happy about this. Can't believe I got them for the price I did, which is great. So now I have 4. And really, the only reason I got these was, well, these I had a long time ago for personal use, and I put them away and never used them. But now I've got 4 of them, so if I have a family trip or anything like this, I can just take them with me. And over here I've got the CP200s. So, but anyway, these are better because those are my work radios, and it's really kind of hard. I have to mess with all that, get, whatever. So this way I can talk, have personal conversations, and because whatever I say on the CP200, my boss hears. So, but this way I can have my own radios that are great. And actually, sometimes I like these better because they got the display and a lot of options and stuff, and the weather. So in emergency situations, you can check the weather and stuff. Emergency alert button, man down, I guess, if you want to call it. But that's about it, man. If anybody has any questions or is looking at buying these radios, message me or leave comments, and get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks for checking it out, guys.